Okay, guys. Seriously? Seriously. What the duck has been happening with Bitcoin and really just the entire cryptocurrency market these last few weeks? I mean, just wow. Absolutely wow. These price moves have blown past even my most kind of bullish short term predictions for crypto. It's amazing to see. I love it. I can't believe it. I'm in a state of disbelief, but I love it all the same. It's absolutely amazing. The markets just keep on pumping and pumping and pumping as the bullish news keeps rolling out. And even when bearish news comes out, the markets pump anyway. It's crazy. But today is no exception in terms of bullish news. We have huge news out of the USA as well as more proof of just incredible institutional demand for Bitcoin. Things are heating up big time. My name is Lark, and this is where you subscribe for all of the hottest and all of the latest happening out here in the crazy, crazy markets. Now, before we do dive into the charts, just in case you've been wondering why I have been kind of so silent the last 2 weeks about, Bitcoin soaring up to, $34,000, where the heck it's at right now, the entire crypto market just mooning like crazy. Well, I've actually been on holiday. It was pretty gosh darn awesome. So I hope that you enjoyed all of the content that I had pre-recorded for you over the last 2 weeks. Holiday, absolutely amazing. New Zealand, it's such a great country to be traveling around. It's summer here, actually. So, Christmas and New Year in New Zealand spent on the beach. So we had a little beach holiday in some of New Zealand's more popular beach destinations, snorkeling, all that fun kind of stuff, recharging the batteries. It was really, really good. I hope you had a fantastic holiday time, a great Christmas, a happy New Year, all of that stuff, and that you have been enjoying the markets. Now, with that being said, let's get this. Bitcoin has gone absolutely bonkers over the last few weeks, starting the year as well with a very big, powerful bang, staying over $30,000 for the last 4 days, minus, of course, that sneaky little 20% price crash back on the 4th. WTF was that? That happened really fast and, obviously showing Bitcoin's infamous volatility. And yes, Bitcoin will correct probably quite dramatically again at some point in the future. But as long as we have all of this big money flowing in, then when and how deep that correction is going to be is really anyone's guess at this point. Now, just for reference as well, the last 2 times that Bitcoin crossed over its previous all-time high, we're looking at the weekly charts here, the price actually just ran and ran and ran for weeks and weeks and weeks on end before actually seeing any kind of significant correction. Bitcoin went up over 1,500% the first time, 156%. The second time it's now at 75% over its previous all-time high. So yeah, Bitcoin could still run further. It is worth noting though that the current RSI on weekly for Bitcoin, it's the 4th highest reading ever. So mega time overbought for Bitcoin. Now, such massive peaks are usually followed by massive drops in the RSI. Now, that does not necessarily mean a dramatic price plunge, although it could mean a dramatic price plunge, but we could actually just see some consolidation that would also bring the RSI coming back down. But at the same time that we see all this happening, the institutions, they're buying Bitcoin in a crazy amount. And you know what? They're not thinking about how overbought the RSI is. They're thinking about how the heck can I buy $100 million worth of Bitcoin next week? And that's what they're doing. Ethereum as well has been absolutely just on fire this week. It's still 25% under its previous all-time high though, whereas Bitcoin's 75% over its previous all-time high. The all-time high for Ethereum, it will be broken. Ethereum could blast off to $2,000 a heck of a lot quicker than most people anticipate. You guys know I'm an Ethereum bull here. It's gonna go crazy. Also taking a look at the total cryptocurrency market cap, this is also now passed over the 2017 high of $766 billion. We are now at $914 billion. Only $85 billion to go until we get a trillion. Now that might sound like a lot, but it's really not a lot. Remember, Bitcoin is gunning for the market cap of gold at $10 trillion. That's just Bitcoin. What about the rest of crypto, right? Just have to remember, single companies right now are worth more than the entire cryptocurrency market. Google's worth 1.2 trillion, Amazon's worth 1.6 trillion, almost double the entire cryptocurrency market. So yeah, there is a lot of room left for crypto to just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Altcoins are going to go insane, as will Bitcoin, obviously. This entire industry worth tens of trillions of dollars in the coming years. I mean, just remember, just the US stock markets alone are worth around like $40 trillion. That doesn't count commodities, that doesn't count real estate, that doesn't count derivatives, that doesn't count bonds. All of that stuff can plug into cryptocurrency and much, much more. The value is incredible. It's just the dawning age of a new industry. And damn, it feels good to be a crypto investor. A quick thank you as well to BlockFi for sponsoring today's episode. Now with BlockFi's interest accounts, you can earn a simple and safe passive income on your cryptocurrency. So you can actually earn 6% a year on your Bitcoin paid out in Bitcoin. So you're stacking that Bitcoin just by putting it in your interest account. Ethereum's at 5.25%, Litecoin and Gold 5%, and USDC 8.6%. You can even set your payout preferences to get paid in a different currency. So for example, you can deposit dollars in the form of USDC and then get paid in Bitcoin. They also have direct bank transfers and stuff set up, so it's really easy to get your money onto BlockFi. Now to start earning, you simply need to deposit the crypto to your account, or dollars from the bank turned into USDC. Then you just sit back and wait for the money to start rolling in. Basically, payouts happen the first of every month. And as a special bonus for my community, if you sign up using the link down below in the description, then you can get up to a $250 Bitcoin bonus depending on how much you deposit. So it's a great incentive to get out there, try out the BlockFi service, and start earning on your cryptocurrency holdings. Now let's get into the really, really big news for today. So over in the USA, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency has issued what they're calling an interpretive letter that banks may use blockchains and stablecoins to facilitate payments. What? That is just unreal. I can't believe this is happening. This is just just banging way again to start 2021. Wow. The future of payments, it is here, it is now, it's happening on the blockchain. Swift network, that old beast, it's about to be blockbustered. In fact, a lot of the payment networks are about to feel the heat big time because blockchain's so much superior in terms of settling payments. This opens the door for banks to be able to use stablecoins like USDC for settlements globally, meaning that the worlds of cryptocurrency and traditional finance are about to take their relationship to the next level, if you know what I mean. What this ruling from the OCC indicates is that decentralized, permissionless, and open source systems have basically just been green-lighted by an incredibly influential regulator to become, at an official level, the global settlement layer of not just the internet, but of freaking everything, basically. This puts us on a path where all economic activity can eventually be settled on chain. They have the regulatory approval to make that happen. It's also a massive step forward, I think, for dollar dominance in the geopolitical game that's played there. This move might even be coming as a response to the rising Chinese digital currency. It's kind of a quick fix for the US to maintain dollar dominance in a weird way. Now, it is not possible, in my opinion, to be bearish when you see all this happening. Obviously, the price action is one thing, but this is incredible. Ethereum and other prominent public blockchain networks like Stellar and Polkadot, they've just got the green light to be the global rails for just like all economic activity, all the markets, all the bonds, all the payments plugging into that. It's crazy. And the final story for today is that Bitcoin continues to be in an absolute supply crisis as institutions just gobble, 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 gobble up all of the Bitcoin they can get their hands on at unprecedented rates. Now, Coinbase, which is quickly becoming the preferred choice for big money players looking to buy Bitcoin, has seen some absolutely historic outflows of Bitcoin in what has been a week of just crazy OTC deals. We had outflows of 12,000 Bitcoin, 35,000 Bitcoin, and 55,000 Bitcoin. More than 100,000 Bitcoin was bought and removed from Coinbase in just the last 4 days. That is 4 times more Bitcoin than is being produced by miners in a single month. All sucked up taken out of Coinbase in 4 days. Now, who was buying up all of this Bitcoin? Well, we do have some clues. It has been leaked by Coinbase that the investment firm One River, who's already into crypto, they said they bought some crypto earlier this year, but they have now completed one of the biggest cryptocurrency transactions in history, buying a massive amount of Bitcoin over the last 5 days. Now, did they buy all of the Bitcoin leaving Coinbase in the last few days? Of course not, but chances are in the next few days we're going to have an announcement from One River announcing just basically how much Bitcoin they did buy. It's probably going to be like 50 or 60, 70, 80,000 Bitcoin. Truly incredible amounts of Bitcoin being bought by investment firms right now. Last week as well, the publicly traded company known as GreenPro announced that they're launching a $100 million Bitcoin fund. Just another, of course, in a long line of big Bitcoin buyers. Skybridge bought another $25 million for their Bitcoin fund, which is on top of the existing $300 million worth of Bitcoin that they currently have, which is just crazy. It's also been confirmed that Grayscale acquired nearly 73,000 Bitcoin in December on behalf of their clients, which again, 3 times more than was produced by miners. Just that one entity, right? And just think about this. These institutions, they just dropped hundreds of millions of dollars into Bitcoin. A lot of these purchases happened over $30,000 a coin. These guys are serious. They're not going to sell on like a 5 or 10% dip. These guys are going to be holding, targeting prices in the hundreds of thousands of dollars per coin range. These are super strong-handed players gobbling up incredible amounts of this asset. Well, as a final thought as well, anyone saying that institutions are only going to buy Bitcoin, they're really not paying attention. Wall Street is going to start piling into different crypto assets. They're not staying with Bitcoin. We already have the proof of that. They're already buying Ethereum via Grayscale and other avenues. It's already starting, but they're going to go beyond that. They're going to get into the other top cryptocurrencies sooner than most expect. We're going to see them buying Chainlink and all this stuff, right? Why is that going to happen? Because in the words of Gordon Gekko, greed is good. The mantra of Wall Street. Anyway, your question for today. What cryptocurrency do you think is going to perform better in 2021? Is it going to be Bitcoin or is it going to be Ethereum? Which of those 2 mega coins is going to have the biggest gains this year? Let me know your opinion down below in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Long live the blockchain and peace out till next time.